Hello, welcome to the TV Room. David Bradley here. Looking at more discs that I found in a milk crate. And here's something. It's good, but it's sad. It's a disc label for a 1541 disk drive alignment program. Program disc. Now, it was in there all alone. All alone, by the way. Here's a blank disc. What's on there? Who knows? Now, does this mean the rest of it is in here? I don't know. We'll see. Here is something called Hack'em 6.0, which I believe it would help you make extra backup copies of things in case the original disk went bad. And here is a thing from Batteries Included saying, "Attention! This program no longer requires a key for the joystick port." Double-sided disc. Behold the magic. It is notched on both sides. There was much controversy about, is this okay? Is this kosher? Can we do this? Yes, we can. Notch those discs as fast as you can. Yeah, I'll have to investigate that. I'll have to investigate all these discs. Oh, look. It's paperclip. And I recognize this label. Oh, look. Here's an original one. Paperclip 3 by Stephen Douglas. Batteries included Commodore 64 and 128, which meant in 64 mode, of course. This label, for a while, when I lived in Florida, I worked at a place called the Winn-Dixie Warehouse. And Winn-Dixie was a huge, and still is, as far as I know, a very large grocery chain. And I worked in the computer room there, where reports and stickers and labels and things and stuff were produced overnight. And without those reports, without those stickers and such, nothing in the warehouse would move. Everything relied on the things, the reports and stuff that came out there. And I don't know why I used this label, but I did. There must have been extras or some, wastage. So I said, oh yeah, those would be good for discs. But anyway, these yellow areas were critical parts that people would look at, and they would know where in the warehouse to go and what to get. And anyway, why did I stick it on there? I don't know. I guess I did. Oh look, it's a blank disc. Now let's see if we have anything to do with this alignment thing. Oh, here is something called HESCAT, which was a cataloging program for all your discs, and a blank disc. I will have to check all these discs and see, are they working? Are they not? Oh, TPUG HESCAT. Once again, a program that would keep track of your discs. PET HESCAT. What do we got under here? HESCAT 1. Wow, I hope these discs work. What do we have here? Oh, CPM disc for the 128. Probably the most unused disc there was. Paperclip E, whatever that means. Hack'em 4.1, another great program to make sure that you had backup copies. Commodore 1541 Diagnostic Disc version 2.0. Beautiful. But do I have the alignment thing? Janus. Well, this is cool. This looks like it came from Commodore. It has a part number. What else does it say? MS-DOS 3.3. Huh, interesting. Now, did I just reuse that envelope, or is that how it came from Commodore? There's the Commodore part number. I am just not sure. I don't think I would reuse such a little nothing envelopey thing. Aha! Okay, so here we have the 1541 disk drive alignment calibration disk. Now, that means, looking at this, that probably one of the other disks here that look like nothing is probably the other one. I'm going to stick that label in there. I'm not sure I'm going to stick it onto anything, because it'll probably cause trouble. 1581 Demo Utilities. 1581 was the 3.5-inch drive that came out. Was really best on the 128, but also works on the 64. Look, Disc labels and Write Protect stickers. Beautiful, magical. And here, oh, it's never been opened. Carefully read the terms and instructions of the license agreement before accompanying this diskette. Before breaking the seal, opening this diskette package indicates you accepted the acceptance of these terms and conditions. 1352. That's 1352. PC utility disc. Oh, maybe that was the mouse for the PC things. Imagine. Now here's an interesting thing. This would have been before the split of the SuperPET to TPUG magazine. This fellow peeking out of a pet there, that is Steve Punter. He wrote the bulletin board program that we used. He wrote WordPro. He's been involved with computers forever. I'm sure he still is. And this was an episode of the SuperPET, December 1982, number 15. On the front, there were bulletin boards by Steve Punter, Gord Campbell, and, oh my, Richard Bradley. Big contest. Date change for central meeting, December 15th. 3 articles by Jim Butterfield. Copy tree information. Oh, yes. 64, more maps. Anyway, this was when, of course, I'm going to put this sideways so you can see it. The whole thing, the cover. This is when, of course, when we called a bulletin board, we used a phone. It was often, before this, even a dial phone, where you would dial, not just press the buttons. And then you would put the handset into an acoustic coupler at 300 baud. And, well, first you'd listen to see if you got through, and then you would put the phone in, and the modems would talk, and they would negotiate, and onward we would go. Oh, this is historical. Now, the copy tree is one of the things that led to the split. It did. I will have to look up the details. What is all this? TPUG membership list. By golly, they had that in the magazine? International. My word. I didn't know they did this. Huh. Oh, United States. Canada. Am I in here? Boy, I don't remember they did this. Ah, indeed. Wow, I had no idea. There I am, David Bradley. There's my phone number, where I grew up. Of course, it's not the phone number. Who knows who has it now? Of course, back then we didn't use 10 digits, we used 7. So we didn't have the area code in front of everything. But here it is. I had no idea. Now, some people, they did not list phone numbers, but some, they did. My word, I don't remember this at all. Mind you, I haven't looked through this in a long time. Oh, the Commodore 64 maps by Don White. Anyway, always exciting to look back at these things. Always exciting. Let's see here. Oh, look. Here's an ad for the VIC-20. What's it say? I can't see it sideways. The friendly computer from Eaton's of Canada. And indeed, there was a lot of dealers didn't like the fact that things, were being done through such retailers. But, you know what, in order to, really move them out, it was necessary. It was, I remember once when there was an upgrade for the Amiga thing coming out. Maybe it was, it was different workbench, maybe 1.2 to 1.3 or whatever. And this fellow who worked at Electronics 2001, which, hang on, there it is, Electronics 2001, when I was there. People don't understand sometimes that just because someone didn't buy their machine from you, it doesn't mean you can't bring them over and show them, yes, we're much better than the place you bought the machine. So you should come back here. And I remember when the upgrades came out, we had lots of them. There was this guy, his name was John. He's like, those are only for our customers. Well, fastest way to lose a customer is for them to come all the way to the store and say, hi, I'm looking for Workbench 1.3. And then say, did you buy your Amiga here? No, I didn't. Well, no Workbench for you. You are banished 1 year. Get out. Whereas if you say, oh, okay, yeah, and you just keep on getting them in. In other words, sell. And don't turn people away, because it's funny, even myself, when I think of where I'm going to go for stuff, things are kind of programmed in my head about certain things. Where do I go? Where will I go? And it's funny, this is, related but not related. There's this ice cream, and we don't get it very often, but anyway, that Andrew likes, and they make other kinds. But the regular store I go to doesn't have it. But they have the other kinds that the same company makes. But because they don't have them, then I'm forced to go to another store. And that store, the name of it rhymes with Walmart. And of course, if I'm in Walmart, I might see something else. And then, of course, it's in my head that Walmart may be another option, which of course it shouldn't be. I don't like them. But I have to go there to get the particular flavor of ice cream because it's not available at the store that I would like to get it at. And I don't know why, because they have all the other flavors. They just don't have this one. So it's very strange. So in that brand loyalty thing, there is that whole thing about points and points cards and like air miles or whatever they call it. Oh, they got all kinds of them. And gas cards and other such things. But these are all to get you to go back. Ooh, yeah, I better go back there. Like, I know people who are crazy enough that they'd rather run out of gas than not be able to fill up at the station where they have their points card, where they might get one sacred point, someone's sacred air mile. Better to run out of gas and go to a station that doesn't let me gather things that I'll never use and I'll never benefit from. Oh, yeah. Great, glorious, magical. Anyway, so here we have, oh, they're only for our customers. Well, you want to make them our customers? Help them out. Be courteous. Don't try to be helpful. Be helpful. I don't know how many times I've said that. Figure out what somebody really needs and be helpful. All right, let me just check the time. Oh, we're doing okay. I've got my other phone charging here. I've had internet troubles here. Let me try something. Alexa, what's the weather? Oh, no, the internet. This could mess things up. I have an online appointment. I'm just turning on the TV to see if it comes alive. There seems to be a connection issue. Sorry about this. Well, this is going to be a disastrous mess coming up. But thankfully I have my regular phone charging. And if I cannot get onto my online thing, we have a backup plan where my regular phone will ring. I will turn the television off. I shall. All right. Well, that's what's happening in the Magic Box today. Lots of discs. And, some of these, I know they were mine. I know they were. And look, here's one of the greatest things, boy. These are magical. They are rugged. They are tough. They are. And they stack so nice. Actually, I may, in fact, use a bunch of them to take things to the world of Commodore, because when I get to the world of Commodore on November 30th and December 1st of 2024, I do intend to bring things to sell. And Boxes are fine, but these things here, these milk crates, they stack nice, and at the hotel, basically, we'll have like the hotel carts, which is usually meant for luggage. And they're fine, and they're dandy, but you certainly don't want everything spilling all over the place. So I will maybe gather some of these together so they stack nice and then they go nice under the table. And then we'll see. I really need to continue on keeping on figuring out what's going on with what I might take there. I'm just looking at these other microphones. Maybe I will test one next time. Oh, it's still charging, so I will leave it to charge. I will. All right. 3 articles by Jim Butterfield. Let's just peek in here for a second. Did I write anything in here? Richard Bradley. Jim Butterfield. What did he write about? Blind spots. Mum's the word. Procedure vidprint. Interesting. It seems I did not write anything in this edition of the Teapot magazine. Oh yeah, here it is. Bruce Beach editorial. See, Bruce Beach, rest his soul. He was the one who basically started the magazine for T-Pug, but separate from T-Pug. That's where things got into trouble. Then there's the Copy Tree, run by his son. And that is what things got. It was kind of like, no one is supposed to profit from the club, but they're profit, Anyway. Radiation hazards, Dr. G. Plasecki. Should check these. Res Review. Oh, there's 4 things by Jim Butterfield. Sweet 16. Oh. Chris Bennett, Gord Campbell. I remember Gord Campbell. I don't know what's become of him. In going back to things, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. So, in terms of Gord Campbell, I shall be silent. Gerald Gold. He was involved. I knew him as Jerry Gold. He was involved with the OS9 thing on the SuperPET. Classified. Let's check the classified section. For sale. An excellent database called File Cabinet, $35 to Teapot members, only at that price. ComTalk, a machine language terminal program for the IEEE modem in ROM for BASIC 4. Features sending or receiving sequential program or WordPro files to CBM disk. 8032P printer, hardly used, $1,000. PET CBM add-on, free catalog from somewhere. PET 4032 loaded, must be sold, includes cassette, Waterloo Basics, MTU, music board, Commando, and 1000 program library. Excellent condition. Details. Stephen, and a phone number. I won't give the phone number. For trade. Wishing to trade games on tape between other VIC-20 users. Please call. This guy was in Illinois. Wanted a job. I am an out-of-work programmer. I have experience on all PET CBM machines, including SuperPET and Commodore 64. All PET type basics and 6502 machine language. Will relocate. Anywhere in Canada. Serious inquiries. Call. Collect. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I suppose I should get ready for my online appointment, even though it probably is going to be difficult. But so be it. All right. See you at the World of Commodore. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now.